And first up on News 13 at 11, we're following up on the alleged money laundering scheme that includes Myrtle Beach Safari's Doc Antle.
And today we learned that his charity, the Rare Species Fund, is no longer allowed to solicit donations in South Carolina because it missed a key filing deadline about a month ago. And it's also being investigated right now by the South Carolina State Secretary of State's office.
News 13's Manny Martinez paid the safari a visit today and tonight has a rundown of what we learned.
Tax documents we obtained show donations to the Rare Species Fund spiked in 2019 to more than $800,000 from less than $200,000 the year before. 2019 is the same year the alleged money laundering scheme started. Doc Antle and alleged associate Andrew Sawyer are accused of laundering $500,000 in cash they thought was the proceeds from an operation to smuggle undocumented immigrants from Mexico into the U.S. The prosecution says Antle's obstructing justice, claiming more than $700,000 from Myrtle Beach Safari's account have been moved since Antle's arrest.
He's in jail. How could he do anything?
We went to the safari today to ask employees about the moving money.
Excuse me, sir.
And were greeted with a middle finger. Unanswered phone calls.
Tours are by reservation only.
And before we even got the chance to introduce ourselves,
Manny Martinez from News 13.
No comment. Please walk away.
Just here wondering how almost 800,000 moved from one account after another. No comment.
In making the case for Antle to be granted bond, defense attorney Ryan Beasley told us the scheme is being pinned on his client simply because of his notoriety.
Everybody watches TV, and maybe it's the Tiger King situation, and he's the big star, so everybody wants to blame him.
A third man named in the alleged scheme, William Dallas, is currently out on bond. A slight background check we got shows a 2003 arrest for forging a check for which he wasn't convicted. Antle and Sawyer are both still in jail, held at the J. Reuben Long Detention Center in Horry County. Manny Martinez, News 13.
Thanks, Manny. The FBI says more charges are expected in the following days.
And Antle's also been charged up in Virginia with 2 counts of wildlife trafficking and with conspiracy to wildlife trafficking. If he's released on bond in South Carolina, he could face extradition.